Welcome to Albert Park, Melbourne, the home of the Australian Grand Prix. The first time that this beautiful Albert Park venue was used to host the Australian Grand Prix was back in 1996. It really is in a great location, sandwiched as it is between the city and the ocean. It's the perfect place for a Grand Prix because of the sheer enthusiasm of the organisers and the huge crowds we see here year in and year out. I'm told that the crowds are up again this year. It's a clear day here at the moment, good visibility for the drivers. On pole is Felipe Massa. Second is Kimi Raikkonen. Third is Michael Schumacher. Fourth is Fernando Alonso. Montoya takes fifth. Giancarlo Fisichella is next to him in sixth. Jarno Trulli lines up in seventh. Jenson Button rounds off the top eight.
We have a cleared grid and the drivers are ready for the off. And the field move away to begin the parade lap.
Okay, don't go wild for the first couple of sectors of the parade lap, please. The tyre temperatures won't be high enough to give you your best grip yet. Weave the car left and right on the straights to get some extra heat in those tyres. This should add grip when you hit the throttle to start the race. Make sure you try and get as much temperature into the tyres before you line up on the grid, as your tyres will cool as you're waiting for the rest of the grid to assemble. The main goal for the race today is to beat your teammate but also finish the race safely. Try and stay out of trouble wherever possible. You may well find yourself being lapped, but that's better than being stuck in a gravel trap or worse. Remember, once you're sat on the grid, your tyre temperatures will drop again. So make sure that you finish this sector with as much heat in the tyres as possible. The current temperatures are a little low at the moment. Okay, final checks show that all systems are nominal, everything's looking good. Good luck and enjoy the race.
It seems like an age for the drivers waiting for the lights to signal the start of the race. The race is go, go, go! Trulli gets off well, as does Button. There's nothing to separate them as they hurtle towards turn one. Massa leads out of the first turn. Behind him is Kimi Raikkonen. Next is Michael Schumacher.
You better slow down through sector one. We've got the yellow flags out. No overtaking.
first lap completed, the field looks like this. Massa is first, Raikkonen is second, Michael Schumacher third, Montoya fourth. He's up from fifth, Fisichella fifth, Alonso sixth. He's dropped 2 places, Trulli seventh, and Button eighth.
Great first sector. That's the fastest time you've set so far. Tyres are reading green on the condition indicator. You should have optimum grip levels now. Okay, you're currently at 15. Stay calm. We'll see what happens over the next few laps.
There's a good scrap shaping up for second place. Raikkonen has to be running low on fuel. He can't go on much longer. Michael Schumacher could really capitalise here.
He's going to be pitting first. I suspect they'll short fill him.
Great time through sector 3. Keep it up.
Michael Schumacher is quickest in sector 1. The gap is now 1/10 of a second.
P17, okay? P17. Retirements for you to finish well. You're at 18.
Raikkonen started to pick up pace now. He's not willing to let this gap get any smaller. The gap has extended to 0.6 of a second.
13 at the moment, 18. That's just about the fastest you've been to the second sector in this session.
Michael Schumacher knows he has to respond, and he's doing just that. He's reduced the gap to the car in front by half a second with some awesome driving.
The rubber on your tyres is starting to get worn, and this will affect the levels of grip you're getting. Well done, you're moving up the field. Well done.
Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Massa is first, Raikkonen is second, Michael Schumacher third, Montoya fourth, Fisichella fifth. We can see plenty of activity down in the Ferrari garage now.
Raikkonen started to pick up pace now. He's not willing to let this gap get any smaller. The gap has now grown to 0.3 of a second.
That's the fastest you've been through sector 1 in this session.
Raikkonen has once again pulled away. He was clearly quicker on that last sector. He's opened up the gap by another 0.2 of a second.
You just beat your best time through sector 2.
Michael Schumacher pits.
Making real progress here, you're doing well.
Michael Schumacher exits the pits.
stop, next lap. Repeat, next lap.
The halfway mark. Raikkonen leads. He's up from second. Alonso is second. Trulli is third. Barrichello fourth. That's a jump of 4 places.
Michael Schumacher finishes the lap in fine style. The gap is 27 seconds.
I can see the McLaren mechanics out in the pit lane.
You're just making the top 10. You're running in 10th.
Michael Schumacher is breaking down this lead. He's managed to take half a second off the lead.
Gonna come in this lap. Cruise ready for you on this lap. You've improved by 0.2 seconds through sector 1.
Michael Schumacher piles on the pressure through sector 2. The gap's been cut down to 27 seconds.
Raikkonen takes to the pit lane.
Good second sector. Your best so far this session.
The top 8 currently looks like this. Alonso leads. He's up from second. In second, it's Trulli. That's a gain of 1 place. Raikkonen is third. Barrichello fourth. Raikkonen completes his stop.
Raikkonen gets back out ahead. It's a shame that Schumacher didn't make more of that opportunity.
Out there until the tyres are shown as green on the indicator. Whilst they're blue, you'll have less traction.
Alonso is on a charge now. That's a lap of 1:30 exactly. That's noticeably quicker than Trulli. His laps are in the mid-1:31s currently.
Remaining. According to the car condition indicator, your tyres have reached a good heat and grip level should be pretty good. No yellow flags out in sector 1, no overtaking.
Massa is putting the pressure on here. That's a lap of 1:30.73. That's a quicker run than Raikkonen. The gap currently stands at 5.8 seconds. We're now 3/4 of the way into this race. Massa is first. Raikkonen is second. Michael Schumacher third. Fourth is Fisichella. He's up from fifth. Montoya fifth. That's a gain of 1 place. Trulli sixth. Seventh is Button. And in 8th place, Alonso.
Fisichella has made up some of the distance, but there isn't much of this race left, so he'd better make his move soon. Raikkonen is under some pressure. The gap currently stands at 1.7 seconds. That's a good end to the lap for Fisichella. The gap has been closed to 0.7 of a second.
As we head into the final few laps, Massa is first. Michael Schumacher is in second. He's up from third. Raikkonen is third. He slid down from second. Fourth is Fisichella. Montoya fifth. Trulli sixth. Seventh is Button. And in 8th place, Alonso.
Fisichella moves closer in. The gap currently stands at 0.6 seconds. Raikkonen's started to pick up pace now. He's not willing to let this gap get any smaller. The gap is now out to 0.7. Fisichella's not going to take it lying down. He's starting to push on now. He's slowly closing in. The margin has shrunk by another 10.
As we head into the closing stages of this Grand Prix, Massa is first. Michael Schumacher is in second. Raikkonen is third. Fourth is Fisichella. Montoya fifth. Trulli sixth. Seventh is Button. And in 8th place, Alonso.
Fisichella moves closer in. He's reduced the gap by another 1/10 of a second. Fisichella completes a good second sector. He decreases the margin by 0.3 of a second. Massa in P1 has begun his last lap.
Last lap, Felipe Massa looks like he can win it.
It's been a very dominant performance all round from Ferrari. Everyone involved with the team must be ecstatic that they're running 1 and 2. Raikkonen started to pick up pace now. He's not willing to let this gap get any smaller. The gap is just over a second, 1.1 to be exact, As we enter the final lap of this Grand Prix, Fisichella is giving his all to try and move up a place in the finishing positions. It looks like this race is still on. Raikkonen has once again pulled away. He was clearly quicker on that last sector. He's extended the gap by another tenth of a second.
Good final sector, your best so far this session. Keep an eye on your car condition indicator. The tyres are showing signs of wear and this will affect grip.
Raikkonen is fastest through sector 2. He's extended the gap by another tenth of a second.
Well done, your consistent driving is moving you up the field well.
Massa races past the checkered flag for the maximum 10 points and top spot on the podium. Michael Schumacher will take second place. Another brilliant weekend here in Melbourne, I think you'll agree. Join us in 2 weeks' time when we'll be heading back to Europe for a 5-race stint that will start at San Marino, where Ferrari will be expected to put on a show of strength for the ever-loyal Tifosi. Following that, it's the Nürburgring for the European Grand Prix. Then Barcelona in Spain, and then heading into June, we've got the wonderfully glamorous, star-studded Monaco Grand Prix. And finally, on to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix before heading stateside. We hope you'll join us for all of them. See you soon.
Serious.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper